This segment will demonstrate how to operate, store, and maintain your new John Deere 130-pound push broadcast spreader. Read the operator's manual carefully. Be thoroughly familiar with the controls and the proper use of the equipment. Know how to stop the machine and disengage the controls quickly. Read the instruction label on the lawn chemicals before handling and applying them. This attachment is intended for use in lawn care and home applications. Do not use for uses other than intended by the manufacturer. Do not modify the machine or safety devices. Unauthorized modifications to the machine or attachment may impair its function and safety. Do not let children or an untrained person operate this machine. Do not let anyone sit or ride on the equipment during operation. Make any necessary adjustments before you operate. Only qualified trained adults should service this machine. Understand service procedures before doing work. Keep the area clean and dry. Never lubricate, service, or adjust the machine or attachment while it's moving. Keep safety devices in place and in working condition. Keep hardware tight. Keep hands, feet, clothing, jewelry, and long hair away from any moving parts to prevent them from getting caught. Keep all parts in good condition and properly installed. Fix damage immediately. Replace worn or broken parts. Replace all worn or damaged safety and instruction decals. Do not modify machine or safety devices. Unauthorized modifications to the machine or attachment may impair its function and safety. Always wear eye protection when operating the machine. Wear close-fitting clothing and safety equipment appropriate for the job. While operating this machine, always wear substantial footwear and long trousers. Do not operate the equipment when barefoot or wearing open sandals. To operate the unit, loosen the wing nut, set the adjustable stop to the desired flow rate, then tighten the wing nut. The higher the setting, the wider the opening in the bottom of the hopper. Refer to the application chart shown and the instructions on the fertilizer bag to select the proper flow rate setting. Pull the flow control arm back against the adjustable stop for the on position. Push the flow control arm forward and then over into the locking notch for the off position. We do not recommend the use of any powdered lawn chemicals due to the difficulty in obtaining a satisfactory or consistent broadcast pattern. Determine approximate square footage of the area to be covered and estimate the amount of material required. Make sure the flow plate is closed. Fill the hopper, breaking up any lumpy fertilizer. Refer to the instructions on the fertilizer bag and to the application chart shown to set the adjustable stop to the proper flow rate setting. The application chart is calculated for light to heavy application at a vehicle speed of 3 miles per hour or 100 feet in 23 seconds. Variation in speed will require an adjustment to the flow rate to maintain the same coverage. The faster you walk, the wider the broadcast width. Always start the spreader in motion before opening the flow plate. Always close the flow plate before turning or stopping the spreader. If fertilizer is accidentally deposited too heavily in a small area, soak the area thoroughly with a garden hose or sprinkler to prevent burning of the lawn. To ensure uniform coverage, make each pass so that the broadcast pattern slightly overlaps the pattern from the previous pass. The approximate broadcast widths for different materials are shown in the application chart on this page. Application rates shown in the chart are affected by humidity and moisture content of the material. Some minor setting adjustments may be necessary to compensate. When broadcasting weed control fertilizers, make sure the broadcast pattern does not hit evergreen trees, flowers, or shrubs. Heavy moisture conditions may require the use of a vinyl hopper cover to keep the contents dry. The included cover acts as a wind and moisture shield, but should not be used as a rain cover. Before each use, make a thorough visual check of the spreader for any bolts and nuts which may have loosened. Retighten any loose bolts and nuts. Check for worn or damaged parts before each use. Repair or replace parts if necessary. Make sure the tires are adequately inflated. Do not inflate beyond the maximum pressure printed on the tire. To store the spreader, empty the spreader after each use, storing the leftover material in its original bag. Rinse the inside of the hopper and the exterior of the spreader and dry off before storing. Store in a clean, dry area. If you replace the gears, be sure to reassemble the axle, gears, and washers in their original positions. Congratulations! Your new John Deere 130-pound push spreader is now fully assembled and ready to use. John Deere offers many other products for your home and garden to maintain and improve your property. For additional help or replacement parts, please call 1-800-448-9282 from 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday. John Deere. Nothing runs like a deer.